Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Cosmo League. Today we have Hypernova versus Blacks eSport. This is the Hypernova eSport team. It should be a pretty good match. 3, 2, 1 should be around now. Here we go. We have got Kobe in, attacking first. Kobe attacking from Hypernova eSports onto Fabio Gomes from Blacks. Let's see. We have got another hybrid attack. We've seen a lot of these in the past. They either go amazingly or they go terribly. Let's wait and see. Thank you for the follow, Bunny. Let's see what Kobe can get in. Here comes a blimp. Rage down early. Here comes Yetis and the rocket balloon. Fairly standard. Taking down the middle section. Targeting the the scatter shot. I can't even speak. Here comes the queen. The ice golems will slow her down a little bit. Poison will help massively. Luckily, she isn't stuck in the middle. So, should be perfect. Oh, Bunny from the Cosmos staff, welcome in. Nice to have you here. Got a lot of support for Hypernova in the chat. Right, that queen's going to get stuck up. Is Kobe going to try anything else in the meantime while he deals with that? Or is he just going to wait? Bit of a ballsy move. We're already a minute in. Not a whole lot done. Let's see if he can get this moving now. Okay, here comes Queen pushing through. Should be able to get down that down hall. King's going to clear up a little bit around the outside. He's going to get hammered and his ability will be used fairly soon. Queen still pushing in. Balloon absorbing a few of those traps. Here comes another one. Lovely placement on those. There goes the King's ability as we predicted. Clearing up around that outside. And here comes the bulk of the army in from the top with the Warden and the RC. Dropping down a rage in that section, take down the Inferno, take down the Expo. And the Warden ability is used as well. Queen's pushing into the Town Hall. She'll get that down. Monolith is fired up. Not too much of a worry against the Hogs, but the Hogs need to stay healed. They are taking a lot of damage right now. And the Multi-Inferno is shredding them to pieces. Okay. Queen's got down the Town Hall. The placement on the invis isn't quite right. There goes the Queen. Bit too early. Not able to get down that monolith. That is going to cause issues. We're not going to see a 3-star here. We will see a 2-star there. Oh, sorry about that. It's like charger issue apparently. Right. A little bit of clear up around the outside. There isn't a whole lot left in the army. We've got a headhunter. We've got a minion. Yeah. It was a good first attack. The Queen going down, it was just unlucky placement on the invis. It looked like it was in, but not quite. So, we'll see. Should be seeing about mid-2s on this one, which isn't too bad. All things not considered, that could be a lot worse. Here comes the next hit. Can't click on it. Right, we have got Chrono from Blacks hitting on, Chronos on Blacks hitting onto Nick. In with the blimp very early. Rocket Loons, Yetis, fairly standard once again. Yeti Mite's getting down a decent amount in that section. Not a whole lot. Not a whole lot even. CC troops have been lured out. And we're seeing a similar thing to Cody, but a little bit more movement at the start. A little bit quicker. Do you think everyone placed right would have gone? No, I doubt it would have been a triple. Probably a very high 2-star though. The Queen was pretty high on health before then and would have been able to push through with the healers. So it would have been a pretty good attack. Maybe a 3-star, it's difficult to say. Right. Queen's pushing through. Managed to clear down those CC troops. We're looking at fairly similar to last time. Just kind of a slightly reversed base. Let's see what sort of value the Queen gets here. Should be able to push in. There goes the healers to keep her up. So far, it's strong, but it is slow. We're a minute in, only 20% down. They've got to start pushing forward. Okay, there goes a rage. Got to keep that Queen up. Healers do manage to get in that. A few balloons as well, just to help push in, take on any traps that might ruin those healers' day, and will probably help take down those expos as well. Yeah. Queen's still pushing through into the monolith. This is where things start to get difficult. People don't quite realise quite how devastating that monolith can be when it starts beaming on you. Managed to stay up with the rage. Nicely done. Should be able to get down at Tesla and push into the Town Hall, assuming nothing goes too wrong with the routing. Yes, she manages to go in. King, on the meantime, still clearing around the edge. Ability goes off. Ooh, very nice funnel so far. Queen will be able to get down the Town Hall. Should be able to clear out most of that middle section as well. Ooh, yeah, the single Inferno is going to cause some issues. With the poison as well, we might see the Queen drop. In the meantime, bulk of the army coming in from the top. A lot of headhunters. That will help massively with the RC. Still pushing through. Got another hybrid, of course. Queen stays up, manages to take down the Inferno. Does use her ability though. In the meantime, there goes the Warden's ability, just to keep up all of those troops. But the poison does ruin them a little bit. In the meantime, look at all of these guys walking. They have their own plans. They're off. They are not interested in this attack. They're doing their own thing. Let's see, over in the middle, there's a little bit more success. Got an Invis down just to keep the heroes distracted. Hidden away from all those defenses and from the enemy Barb King. There goes the RC ability pretty early. But there isn't really a whole lot of time left on the clock, so it's kind of needed. Let's see what we've got here. We've got another hybrid. We've got Hogs, we've got Miners, and we've got a Siege Barracks. Interesting choice for Town Hall 15. We saw this yesterday. It's always a bit ballsy. Let's see what sort of value they get from this. There goes the Queen, there goes the healers and the balloons. Fairly standard Queen charge here. Difficult to tell right now what sort of value they're going to get. I imagine the plan is to push this Queen right into the Town Hall. Get that down. Get down as much of this as possible. See what sort of value they end up with. There it goes, rooting in there nicely, which is pretty rare for the Queen. Normally she just shoot the nearest wall and call it a day. Ooh, this getting hammered by the Monolith and the Town Hall. Stays up with the help of the Rage. Poison will slow her down, and the Monolith is still locked pretty tightly onto her. That is going to have a very negative effect. The point... Oh, okay. She manages to stay up with the help of the Invis. It doesn't quite protect the healers now. So now they're being targeted. Should manage to get down the Monolith. A freeze there just to secure it. But pretty difficult use on their spells there. A little bit sloppy at times. But let's see what we get from the bulk of the attack. We've got the Warden coming in with the RC and the bulk of the hybrid attack. A few of them falling early. But they should get a decent amount of value from this, assuming that all of the spells are used right, and they just keep the health high on those. It's a lot of splash at Town Hall 15. You can't really risk them getting low. Queen is still pushing on. Still got her ability as well. Down at the bottom we've got the King putting in the work, clearing up. Ability already used. And we've got some CC troops going in there as well. Okay, there goes the enemy rage spell. This is looking pretty good for Hypernova so far. They've got the momentum. They are slowly running out of the damage. Queen's ability goes, but she dies immediately due to the splash. That's really unfortunate. And the Royal Champion is gone as well. This has gone from pretty good to not so good almost instantly. Still got a little bit of cleanup left in the army. Not a whole lot. A few balloons, headhunter. Just a few clearing troops. No siege. This is what I thought as well. It looks... They had a siege barracks. I'm not sure whether they used it, if we missed it or not. But let's see. I don't think we're going to be seeing a 3-star. But we will see a decent 2-star. It isn't going to be enough to keep them in the lead. It's a bit too tight for them, really. Right. Baby Drag's still pushing around the outside. Might see 80 at a push. Probably not even that. Yeah. 81. 81% 2-star. God, they're straight in with the next attack. This seems early. Let's see what we've got. They've used earthquakes. No, sorry, they've used lightnings. Okay. Down at the bottom, we've got some E-Drag. We've got a very air-heavy army here. We've seen a few of these. Straight in with the E-Drags. This is Marcinahu from Black's Attacking Gamers from Hypernova. In with the Warden. This is a fairly standard E-Drag spam attack. They don't really work that well. So This is just an interesting strategy. Invis there with the super minions. The Invis tower, Invis spell, does ruin that a little bit. Will they lock onto the town hall? Will they get distracted by, I don't know, the elixir storage? They do a little bit. They should be able to get it down. They get it down. They will die mostly to the bomb. Another Invis keeps them up just a little bit longer. They're just on the edge. Most of the E-Drags are gone, or they're off to the edges. Super Minions still just about staying up, but not really doing a whole lot over there. Let's see what we've got from the heroes. Here comes the bulk of them. We've got the King in, Queen in, and Royal Champion in. There goes another E-Drag. Minions risking it all, pushing in on the outside with the Archer. RC's pushing through. There goes the King's ability, as you'd expect, really taking a lot of damage and getting caught up. Takes down the EA, that'll be massively helpful. RC's ability goes off. She'll fall to the scatter shot. Phoenix keeps her up for a little bit longer, but not enough to really do anything substantial. Scatter shot locks onto the Queen instead. Queen manages to take it down. Queen should be able to push through here, although the Ice Golems will slow her down massively. Yeah, I know, E-Drags in a competitive war. We have seen this a few times. Sometimes we get a 3-star, sometimes we get a 2-star, 51%. It is completely one or the other. Unfortunately, this might end up being a 2-star sort of one, but let's wait and see what we end up with. Not a whole lot of healing for that Queen to use, so as soon as she starts getting funneled or targeted, she is done for, as she is now. There goes the ability to keep up for a little bit longer. Luckily not too many traps, so at least she isn't getting targeted by the Expo. Only 30 seconds left on the clock. See what sort of value they can get out of this. Still pushing through. And there we go. We have got a 77% 2-star from Blacks onto Hypernova. Pretty good effort, but again, I am not too sure why people like to use E-Drags. I just don't think they're very good for a competitive war. It doesn't allow you any sort of control over what's going on. Here we go. We have got King XII, or King 7. Or was it King 12? Anyway, here we go. We've got some balloons. Immediately in with the funnel and the clear up, taking on any traps that might be there, as well as the key air defenses and distracting his troops. Should allow the blimp to get right into the central section, drop down there. What are we going to see? Are we going to see a Sarge? We're going to see Super Wizard. We're going to see a Blizz. Here we go. What sort of value is it going to get? There goes the Town Hall. Another Invis down. They've got another Invis in the army. Getting down a decent amount. They will fall to the scatter shot and the mortar almost immediately, but that was pretty good value. It could have been a little bit better, I felt, but they got down the key points in the center there, so a pretty nice result. Right, here we go. Maybe we'll try to clear up a little bit. Ice Golem to slow down any defensive buildings. Oh, unfortunate placement on that Golem dying. Does freeze up a little bit. Headhunter in there to help out with the RC. She gets taken down almost immediately though, so it doesn't really offer him too much. Luckily, Ice Golem dies, freezes the scatter shot, freezes the RC, allowing the King and the Queen to push through, getting right into the center of the base here. They are going to go for a little walk. They're not really funneling into the center much. They are doing their own thing, but that's alright. Here comes the bulk of the army. We've got a hybrid. Pushing in. A few rages just to keep them going. See the Warden's ability go off in a minute. There it goes. Allowing them to just stay up and keep their health up. This is good momentum so far, but might be a little bit of a struggle to keep it going. A little bit clear up around the outside. King and Queen are still walking. They're just going all the way around though, not offering a whole lot of help here. Now the Warden's getting targeted by the Expo. RC's doing her own thing. There goes the ability. She should be able to take down a scatter shot before it even manages to get a shot off on her. Although she will get distracted by a few skellies. But that shouldn't be too much of a worry. Got 45 seconds left on the clock. Still got the King's ability. Still got the Queen's ability as well. RC's still pushing through. There goes the king's ability and the queen's ability. This should be a 3-star. I'm just a little bit worried about the time, because with any skelly traps or anything, that could slow this whole thing right down, and the warden could cause some issues as well. But let's wait and see. I don't think we're going to see a 3-star. Yeah, it's going to be a time fail. You're right. The chat is right. Here we go. We have got Fabio attacking onto Kobe. We have got an air attack once again. We've got some dragons, got some dragon riders, and a blimp. Right, starting off with a bit of queen for the funneling at the bottom. And just remember, guys, if you aren't already, please do follow. It's free for you guys, and it helps boost my stats and helps more people watch our stuff and get involved. So please do consider it. Queen's still pushing through, pretty easy to clear, and thank you for the follow, Skeeto. That was nice and quick. I like to see it. Right, Queen's still pushing through. Rage down on... Oh, sorry, not a rage, a recall. I didn't even spot that. Let's see where she comes back out, over to the right-hand side, creating a lovely funnel for the middle, for that bulk of the air army. Still pushing through. Here comes the dragons. Here comes the balloons as well. King up at the top, and there goes the blimp. We're going to see that blimp go right over to the town hall while the rest of these troops push in. There goes the warden's ability. Quite nice placement on that. Let's see what happens with this blimp. He's got to keep the super minions up while keeping the rest of the air attack going. Takes down the town hall. Will they be able to take down the monolith? They are right on the edge of the poison. They managed to take down the monolith, managed to take down the CC, managed to take down a build tower, managed to take down the multi-inferno maybe as well. Yes, they do. Crazy value out of that. In the meantime, rest of the army still trying to push on, but they are now suffering some pretty heavy casualties. That rage spell in the middle causing quite a few issues. Yeah. Good value out the super minions, but the rest of the attack is fizzled out in the meantime while I've been kind of tunnel visioned on that. RC still up, still got her ability, which will help a bit. There it goes. Takes down a little bit more. I don't think it's enough to really keep the win alive, or the 3-star alive. There's a lot left on the map and not a whole lot of time to clear it. Oh, there goes another healer. Phoenix doing its best to clear up as well. Manages to clear down the AD. Will focus onto the Archer Tower as well. Hypernova should take the lead, but... Oh, not sure what's going on there. Sorry about that. Yeah, Hypernova takes the lead. We're looking at a 90? 91, 92 maybe? Yeah, I think we'll see a 91 here. Don't think those archers are going to get a whole lot done. Here we go with the next attack. The next attack in from Nick. We have got, oh my goodness, what an army. We've got a lot of super barbs. This is going to be good to watch. This is going to be entertaining. Super barbs, ladies and gentlemen. Super barbs, right. Okay, in at the top, we've got in a lot of balloons. In with the blimp. He's going to try to send that blimp as far as possible. Look at it go straight past the air sweepers, straight onto that town, straight onto the clan castle. Super archers getting down a decent amount of damage there. The invis shouldn't affect them too much. They should just carry on plowing through everything else. Will they manage to get down the town hall though? Or are they going to focus all of the other stuff around them? Still got another invis left. Look at the value from this, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. But is it enough to get down the town hall? It isn't enough to get down the town hall. They do not get it. Wow. Okay. That is pretty catastrophic, but at the same time, huge amount of value from that blimp. So it balances out. They should still be able to push through. Or maybe not. Super Barbs is an interesting choice. I can't make any predictions on this at all. The builders will heal it to max health, yep. As it already is. Nice. Right, well, we've got the king, we've got the queen pushing through. King's already getting a little bit low, but it should be able to clear up most of this section. There isn't really a whole lot of anything difficult on the map, you know? There's no monolith. There's one scatter shot on an expo, but 2 expos even, but that's pretty much it. King's targeting that town hall hard. With the Phoenix. Oh, we've got a spike. There we go. Okay, we are still alive. Can we get... Yes, they get down the town hall. Easy clap, says Ski J. I think there's a chance you're right about that. Here comes the Barbs. The last thing I really expect to say in a Town Hall 15 matchup. Yeah, RC's just getting stuck a little bit now. She's doing her own thing. Oh my god, she is so low on health. Okay, she's going to die to the scatter shot immediately. We're not going to see a 3-star, are we? Nope. Nope, not true. The issue is it looks so good, then it all falls apart immediately. There it is. We have got Jota from Blacks attacking on 2 Strubants from Hypernova. What have we got in the army? We have got Super Bowler. Fairly standard mix-up. Let's see what sort of value they got. Warden Walk in at the top. We see this a lot nowadays. It's always interesting to see how they do their Warden Walks and what sort of speed they get on it. They are slow, they are effective, but they are just a bit slow. Freeze will manage to take down the RC. Oh my god. Headhunter just gets destroyed almost immediately. Oh, okay, right, they're putting the Warden away now. Giving him his chance. Didn't get a whole lot of value out of that, really. That was a bit of a waste of time in my honest opinion. Let's see if they can push back now and get some more value in. There goes the Siege Barracks. Again, an odd choice for Town Hall 15, but let's see what we get. In with the Warden's ability as well, keeping up a lot of those troops. Super Bowlers are getting distracted. 2 of them are going the wrong way. They're doing their own thing. They are not helping this push at all. Another rage to keep them going. Healers trying to keep them up as well. They're pushing into the center. They're starting to get more value now. They're going to get down the EA as well. 2 of them pushing into the Town Hall. But they don't get down the EA. That is not good. That EA is going to continue to smash them up. Right, Yeti's in. Starting to push. Will the King be able to get down the monolith? No, it won't. Phoenix does it though. RC still pushing through. Still got her ability as well, which will definitely be needed because this is looking pretty difficult. RC's gone. Got a few Yetis at the bottom. We're going to get a little bit more clear up, but we're looking at, I'd say, 70s too. Doing what they can with this to just salvage some percentage, but it's not quite enough. And I'm getting a bit of a lag spike, which is just great timing. I don't know what's going on with the charging. I'm just going to unplug it. Got 1 minion up at the top, doing its own thing. There it is. Right, we've got gamers from Hypernova attacking Kronos from Blacks. In the army, we've got a Lalo with a lot of balloons and a few interesting bits going on. So let's just wait and see what their plan is here. I always like any attack with a log launcher. I like how it moves. That EA is already close to dead, so nice placement on the zaps there. King doing a little bit of cleanup with a minion as well. We have got a Yeti pushing in for a little bit clear up as well. We've got the Ice Yeti as well. Right, log launcher pushing through towards the town hall should open up a lot of this middle section, which will help massively with the Queen Walk, assuming that the funneling goes right. Let's see. 3-star wins it for Hypernova. Yes. Yes. If they get a 3-star, they win no matter what. If they don't get a 3-star, it's all to play for blacks. So let's wait and see. There goes pretty much everything, actually. This is great value for the log launcher. It does eventually fall. We've got the Yetis out of there. But in the middle, we've got the ice golems. That's going to cause an issue. That's going to freeze up all of that middle section for the next bit. So let's go over here. Let's see if these balloons can get in towards the town hall. Hey Josh, welcome to the chat. Right. Got down the town hall. Warden's ability gone off as well, so they don't all die to the bomb immediately. In the middle, getting a decent amount of value out of this. There goes a Rage Spell. That's going to cause some issues. Raged up Scatter, Raged up Expo, but luckily that Expo is on ground mode. Let's see if all of these balloons can get a whole lot else done. I think as soon as that Scatter Shot locks on, it's going to cause some issues. Ice Golem freeze. That will help a little bit. But I think that Scatter Shot is going to cause a lot of problems, a lot of upset now. Invis straight onto the RC just to help it focus onto the Scatter Shot. Is it enough? I don't think it is. She has got distracted by some skellies. She hasn't got an ability. She does fall. Minions are trying to clear up that CC. Yeah, it looks like a solid 2. I'm not sure if it's going to be a high 80s. I don't think it is. Just because these minions are going to go straight into that bit and get cleaned up by the Builder Hut. And of course, these lot really don't have any chance at all, let's be honest. So, right, there we go. 83% 2-star. So, let's see what they get. Okay. Right. What? Okay. They've got balloons in. They've got super miners. Yeah. Right, well there goes the ability. It's going to immediately get pushed back by the air sweeper. 2 of them. Okay. Let's see what sort of placement and value they get on this. We've got super archers in there, taking down the monolith, taking down a few other bits. Will they be able to get down the town hall? I'm not so sure if they're going to target onto that in time. Got one more invis left. There goes the last invis. Keeping everything fairly distracted, but is it enough for the town hall? Yes, it is. Just about enough. They get down a good amount of value. That was a pretty good blimp in the end. I thought the placement was off, but with the air sweepers, that was perfect. Very nice. Okay. King pushing in. Got the Warden as well. Got the E-Titans. It's basically a very weird E-Titan smash, but with super miners for some reason that I don't quite understand. Right. A little bit of clear up on the outside. There just isn't a whole lot of momentum to this attack. There isn't much going on. This is difficult for me to try to predict at this point. Queen is still pushing up there. Down here, got the King pushing through. Still have the abilities on the heroes apart from the Warden. There goes the King's ability. With the King and the RC, they should be able to clear through a decent amount of this section. They do get caught in the tornado trap. And there's a giant bomb there which won't exactly help matters. They're just getting caught up. As soon as they get in the tornadoes, they just get slow. Queen's still pushing through. She's doing her best, but she goes down. Still got the ability on the RC. King is basically dead, only being kept alive by the Phoenix. It's on life support pretty much. Very early use on the RC. Could have got a little bit more value out of that just by waiting a little bit longer. It isn't over yet, guys. It is not over. We can't be too sure. I mean, we can be pretty sure, but we honestly cannot be too sure. It is possible. They've got 40 seconds left on the clock. They've got a Phoenix. They've got an E-Titan. One of them is basically smashing into a wall. The Inferno will probably cause a few issues. Let's put it that way. There it goes. It was a very good last effort from Blacks though. With a little bit more time and a few more troops, they would have got that. Now we're going to have to wait until we get back onto the screen just to double check that Blacks haven't won. Let's see. Very good attack though from Blacks. I enjoyed watching that. Yeah, Hypernova take the win on the percentage. Well done to Gods who predicted that, and then I ridiculed him for quite a while. We've got 10-10, 85.6 to Hypernova, 84.4% to Blacks. Great effort from both teams. Didn't see a 3-star, but wonderful effort though.